did all that. I don't think it did nothing I wanted to do. Okay, well then let's go and start the show.
All right. I got 1 minute.
It's 8 o'clock.
Alright.
How's the sound? What does it go?
That'll work. Whatever. Israel Soto in the building. It's 8 o'clock. Hey folks, welcome to Straight From the Hip. I'm your host, Coach Gerald Blue Mitchell, coming to you live from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Here with my co-host, don't do that, Travis. Travis Butler. You can't, everybody out there just laughing at you right now. You just don't mind being laughed at.
No, I don't.
We're being brought to you by the Playbook. Follow us on Twitter at Playbook Athlete. So much to talk about. My man Jason, I forgot Jason Allen. He right over here to the left. Don't even think Big J ain't coming.
Oh, hey.
He coming.
Oh no, I can't miss no more days after how you did me last time.
Hey, all I do is just show up and do what they tell me. Look. So the bottom line is that I was in DC last week.
Hey.
I did a little cameo on the radio. You see, I got the FBI. Everybody asked me, did I join the FBI? The answer to that is no.
No.
Did the FBI want me to join them? Of course they did. Me and black. Not just me, they want me and black men.
I thought it was for Federally Black Man Incorporated. That's what I thought it stood for.
Federation of Black Men Incorporated.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Started the FBI. Folks, we're going to go ahead and get up. I'm sorry. Travis' wife watching. Hey, Miss Travis, listen. Just so you know, it ain't personal between me and you, what you about to see me do to your husband. I'm going to apologize ahead of time. We're going to go ahead and get started. Travis, what we going to do? First and 15?
First and 15. Come on. Okay, so let's start off. Biggest thing that probably happened over the last week is college football playoff game. So we're going to talk about that Ohio State Clemson game. First, talk about what do you think about Ohio State and those ref calls? Do you think they cost them the game?
No. I'm going to tell y'all this. Here the bottom line is, any coach that goes out there and says that the officials cost them a game, that's a sad-ass coach to me. Because the bottom line is that when you look back over it, there were a lot of calls, and when I say calls, I'm talking about play calls that were made that probably shouldn't have been made. Ohio State was coming out and had, did you hear the announcers? The announcers were just, oh my God. Brent Venables is just, he's over there pulling his hair out. Ryan Day is just out coaching circles around him.
Right.
They're doing an up-tempo offense.
Right.
Venables doesn't have time to get his guys on the field, blah, 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 blah. And then Ohio State stopped doing it. They went through this little lull. And the announcers even said, why did Ohio State stop doing what they were doing? It was killing Clemson. And then all of a sudden now they just kind of went into a lull. Then all of a sudden they started back. It's almost like somebody said, hey, coach, let's go back to doing what we were doing in the beginning. And then they started back doing it. And then they just kept doing it in spells. There was no consistency. And in my opinion, those are coaches who start playing not to lose instead of playing to win.
But I could make the argument that they did do their thing, and the refs made a very difficult hindrance to Ohio State. Let's look at some of these calls real quick.
Okay.
First, we have a roughing the passer call. They send a secondary blitz. He goes, it's third and about 10. He sacks Trevor Lawrence. Would have been fourth down. They called targeting. Throw the guy out. Okay?
It was targeting.
It was not targeting.
Yeah.
How can you have targeting when Trevor Lawrence dips down and tucks his head in the exact vicinity of the defender tackling and putting his helmet there?
Because you don't know the definition of targeting. Because the definition of targeting is anytime the defender comes in there and lowers his head and hits with quote-unquote the crown of the helmet, he's got to go in there with his face up like this. Did he go in there with his face up like this? No, he did not. He struck Trevor Lawrence in this fashion right here, which is targeting. That is the definition of targeting.
Maybe there was an ugly kid. He didn't want to show his face on
camera. Maybe. But for those who... See, this is why I love Travis being here. Because Travis represents 95% of America who don't know what the hell they're talking about. And that's why y'all like watching football. And that's why we have Monday morning quarterbacks and all that other stuff. Because y'all don't understand shit.
And that's why 95% of America agrees with me.
Exactly, because they're stupid. and if you want to be with the 95 stupidity, then go ahead and roll with them. But the people who actually know the rules saw that right away. As soon as they showed the replay, 'cause I didn't see it, full fast time. When they showed it, I said, yeah, that's targeting right there. Just like the roughing the punter thing we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
They killed the punter. The punter almost died. And they said, oh, bad call. Bad call how? Where? I mean, other than a blood stain being left on the field, it was clear that was roughing the punter. Just so you know, it's human nature. If you see somebody come and run at you like this, you go do this too.
That's what you got shoulder pads for.
Okay.
There
we go.
Next call is the interception reception, fumble, scoop and score. They called it on the field a touchdown.
Yep, sure did.
About 2 or 3 minutes later, before they could even, after them celebrating,
they did.
They all of a sudden just changed their mind, go to replay.
One word
wide receiver catches the ball, takes 3 steps.
Yep, he did.
And then they take that off.
And also tucks the ball away.
Tucks the ball away.
And I'm not arguing.
It's a scoop and score. But I'm
not arguing. I'm not arguing it was a bad call. It ain't no difference in the game. I'm not arguing a bad call because the bottom line is that Ohio State had missed tackles. Ohio State had penalties, offsides. Ohio State did a bunch of things wrong. I mean, the bottom line is that why don't you talk about those things? Because that could have been the difference in the game too.
But coach, are you going to deny, even as a coach, a team losing 6 points off the board
the
back? That changes the whole complexity of the game.
And then Clemson scored the touchdown on that drive.
This is the thing about it. We talked about this a few minutes ago. You asked about this a few minutes ago. We're going to talk about this, how you coach around that.
And that was the next question.
Coach about mental toughness. How about having a mental? I hate, we condition our kids. Whatever team I've ever coached on, I always condition our kids to be like this. Don't give a damn what the officials say. You think that when you go out there, or I go out there, or your head coach goes out there and yells at that referee, going to say, oh, you know what? You were right. Let me put this flag back in my pocket. How many times has anybody seen that happen? It ain't going to happen. So the bottom line is, coach your kids to play around. You know what I do sometimes with my team when I'm a head coach?
Yeah.
And we're scrimmaging, I'll say, hold it on whoever. And they're like, what? I'll say, okay, 15 more. And teach them to deal with some adversity. How about that as a coach? How about teach your kids to deal with bad calls in practice every day?
She said, is Travis considered now a DAP or DAF? Dumbass fan. And your father's traded on you because he's rooting for Coach.
I saw that. Yeah. Thanks,
Travis is just a DA. He ain't got no third letter. Travis is the only 2-letter guy we got. Who doesn't prepare their kids for bad calls? Who has ever seen a game that didn't have at least one bad call and raise your hand? Every game has bad calls in it. I mean, good God almighty. If we're going to allow people to do this, it's like every game the officials cost. The officials cost Tampa Bay the game the other day against Atlanta. Not that anybody gives a damn. I just watched some old bullshit in there. Mississippi State and Louisville. One of these 6-6 versus a 7-5 game, which shouldn't even be happening. And I'm going to talk about that later on. But the bottom line is this. Bad calls are in that game as well. It's bad calls in every game. You know why? Because officials are human beings. And most of them are old white men running down the field, chasing a bunch of young black men, and they can't get there fast enough to see what the hell is going on. So you're going to always have bad calls. I mean, I'm serious. What is it? I don't get it. Why are y'all so mad over a damn call?
I think if you're a player or a coach, though, you should expect at least referees to officiate to the best of their ability, and that you should assume that the referees are going to make the correct call. Okay,
you as a husband probably expect your wife to get him cook breakfast every day. Does that happen? Exactly. Exactly. That's my point right there. I mean, you can expect anything. I mean, people in hell could be expecting ice water. That don't mean they're going to get it.
Okay, so next topic. We're going to talk about these NFL owners that are firing all their coaches. So, all of a sudden, some of these owners have decided to fire some of these coaches.
This is my thing about that. Why come out last week and say Freddie Kitchens is going to be coming back next in 2020? Maroney going to be coming back in 2020. And then turn around this week and fire him. Well, I mean, I know what it is. And I'm telling y'all what the real deal is. I keep on trying to tell y'all the NFL is watching this show.
Yep.
There is no doubt about it. Because every coach we talked about and said that is a signal to your fan base that you do not give a damn about winning when you hire that same joker that was there 6-9. He was 6-9 going into the week already. And now you want to act like, oh, this loss this week was just too much. We got to fire him now. Bullshit.
Well, they did lose to the Bengals. So.
It don't matter. It don't matter. I mean, they lost to everybody anyway. So the bottom line is that it's ridiculous to me. I wouldn't be surprised if they turn around and fire Dan Quinn. If I was Dan Quinn, I'd be like, hey, was that real when you say you go? It's crazy, but it's not crazy. The bottom line is that why support them and then come back and fire them? I don't get that piece of it. Unless they're watching TV and they're watching the Stephen A. Smiths and the Straight from the Hips and all those folks who are criticizing him so bad because you look like a jackass.
Right.
I mean, that's just like Jason Garrett. Poor Jason Garrett. You know, if I were him, I'd go in there and just resign.
So, funny thing about Jason Garrett, he actually can't get fired.
Yeah, he can get fired.
No, wait.
Yeah,
His contract actually expires at the end of the season.
It don't matter. He can still get fired.
So, he's actually not technically the coach of Dallas right now because the season's technically over. He's actually just trying to get a new contract.
Yeah, he can get fired, though. You can still get fired. You can still get fired. There's a lot of people that been in that situation. Didn't have a job, still got fired. I tell you that much. Yeah, that's some big jokers say they quit. But yet their boss fired them, even though they quit.
Oh, yeah, man. I resigned.
I
resigned.
Exactly. There's a lot of jokers didn't have no job. They still got fired. And a question Jason asked her, I'm going to go ahead and give it to y'all. Where do fired head coaches go? Guess where they go? Everybody know where they go. They get recycled. They'll show up somewhere as a damn coordinator somewhere in the league. There'll be somebody offensive coordinator, defensive, special teams, quality control. They'll be doing something. And then
or get their head coaching job like Ron Rivera.
About 3 or 4 years from now, they'll show up being a head coach again somewhere. I mean, don't give up on Hugh Jackson. Don't give up on your boy. What's his name? Marvin Lewis. Don't give up on them guys.
He's actually. I've heard a rumor that he's one of the 2 leading candidates.
I believe it. He might be back in Cincinnati
to get the Carolina Panthers job.
He might be right back in Cincinnati. I miss my calling. I should have gotten into NFL coaching a long time ago because. I mean, it's some straight up idiots out there making millions. If I'm a head coach, give me about 3 years. I'm gonna eat Captain D's and Popeyes every day. Save all my money. After 3 years, I'm done. I can win 3 Super Bowls and have everybody coming back next year, and I'm quit. After 3 years, that's all I need.
Okay,
that's crazy. Damn near the whole league gonna be starting on the hot seat.
Coaches.
I mean, everybody. I mean, like. Who's the boy in the Green Bay Packers? He needs to be. He should be on the hot seat because they're not good. They're gonna get beat here shortly anyway. They're gonna be done anyway.
I think 13-3 and the 2 seed in the
NFC.
But
it don't matter. Okay. It don't matter. Watch them lose in the first round or some kind of stuff. Because I'm just telling you. I mean, and him and Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers is the worst I've ever seen him. You see Rodgers the other day out there. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. I was just sitting there first time in a long time. Because, you know, being with black man and seeing the stuff I see, I'm hard. My heart is hard. But a little tear came down my face when I saw Rodgers playing like he was playing. Because Arthur Blank don't know how to spell football. He don't know nothing about football. You can give Arthur Blank a thesaurus and a dictionary. He don't know how to spell football. He thinks football is F-U-T. Be like Atlanta United. That's kind of football he's talking about. I'm telling you this right now. Dan Quinn has probably bought himself another 2 years. I'm going to tell you that right now. And they'll have Matt Ryan and Julio. They'll all be right there together. Because you know why? Y'all are comfortable with that. That's what makes the fans in Atlanta comfortable. You love Julio. You love Matt Ryan. You don't love that. Y'all ain't going nowhere. Y'all going to keep this. It'll be the same thing. Y'all love the whole lonesome loser. Y'all are like the Cleveland Browns East. That's who y'all are. Cleveland Browns Southeast. That's who y'all are. And y'all love being the team that everybody pulls for and roots for, but everybody knows you ain't going to do diddly poop. Folks, you listen to Straight from the Hip. I'm your host, Coach Gerald Boo Mitchell, coming to you live from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Here right beside me is Travis. Y'all don't even need to know his last name. We already gave him. He only get 2 letters, so we're going to give him 1 name. He just Travis from now. He ain't Travis. Travis Butler's gone. This is Travis. That's what we're going to call him. Jason Allen over here on the 1s and 2s. He'll be here shortly, but we let Travis start to get the time off again. I just show up. Listen to me. I was in Washington D.C. and then I was in Houston. I'm gonna tell you right now, Black Mania is running wild. I'm just gonna let y'all know that, right? Just so you know. It ain't Black Man Mania. It's just Black Mania. I'm talking about Black Man is off the chain. Everywhere I go, people ask me about Black Man and the Federation of Black Men Incorporated. That started that while I was in Washington D.C. Anyway, we're being brought to you by the Playbook. Follow us on Twitter at Playbook Athlete. Just destroy Travis and whatever we talking about. He sit up here crying over some doggone calls by a referee. Can y'all believe that?
We're going to take a kind of deeper dive into each one of these games. So we're going to start off with the blowout.
Yeah.
The one we haven't talked about yet. So LSU beats the brakes off of Oklahoma.
First of all, hold up. First of all, come on now. Y'all give me some. Who said that? Who said that was going to happen?
Everybody?
No, everybody didn't say that. That's a lie. You said it would probably be a better game than everybody thought it was going to be. No, don't give me that.
No, I didn't.
See, here we go. Go back. Somebody go back there and get look at the tapes.
I never said Oklahoma was going to even come close to winning.
Okay. We need to get stuff on record, Jay.
No,
you know what I'm talking about? Because y'all know how I feel about the Big 12. That's why I like being like I am.
Yeah.
So you know where I stand. It ain't no wishy-washy. Well, I don't know. And this, that. I said, look, they stink. The coach is sorry. Big 12 is trash. And I try to tell y'all that. Oklahoma State. Who else in that dumbass conference? Baylor.
Texas.
Even though Baylor's going to beat Georgia. We'll talk about that in a few minutes. But the bottom line is, especially Texas. I mean, bottom line is, that's like I told y'all. Trash. That whole conference. We talked about this earlier. Ain't no more Power 5. It's the Power 3.
Power 3.
It's only 3 conferences in America that matter. ACC, SEC, Big 10. See? Does anybody not know where Coach Booth stands on this? Exactly. That's where Coach Booth stands. Now, Travis, let's see where you stand.
In terms of should...
In terms of the 5 Power 5 conferences.
Oh, yeah, that's Power 5. Yeah.
All 5 of them are Power?
All 5. You got all 5 Power 5s. You're not going to take the Big 12 and the Pac-12 out of there. Have they had down years? Of course they have. Will they come back? Yes, they always do. Always do.
This ain't me talking. Go back and look. Look over the last decade. Who's won national championship? Oregon in there? The last decade?
They've been in national championship games.
Okay. Did they win?
No,
because I don't give them. They've been in the game. I mean, Oklahoma was in the game the other day. Oklahoma's the top 4 team in the country the other day. How did Oklahoma? 5 years from now, you're gonna be like, Oklahoma's in the game. Oklahoma's the top 4 team. Oklahoma's the top 4 team. All you OSU Tech fans be like, oh yeah, we were the top 4 in 2019. We were the top 4. You got the damn break speed off of you.
Right. I mean, ACC only has 1 team. They have 1 team. Is it dominant right now? Absolutely. Are they one of the top 2 teams?
I don't care. I don't care nothing about that because the bottom line is that.
But that doesn't make a conference.
From what I saw the other day, when LSU played Oklahoma, how many teams in the SEC? 12.
Yeah.
At least 8 teams in the SEC beat Oklahoma. Think about that person in the Olympics. What are they thinking about? In the marathon in the Olympics, when they're running in their last place in the Olympics. For 4 years, you've been training for the Olympics. No sex, taking all these pills, taking all these drugs and whatnot, training hard every day, and you dead last. Dead last. You could have been smoking weed. You could have been doing everything if you was going to be dead last. Same thing with Oklahoma.
At least
we could have put anybody in that spot. Vanderbilt could have been in there to lose by 50. Who couldn't go out there and lose by 50? So that tell me that the number 4 spot could have been anybody.
Anybody?
Put anybody out there. I mean, who else? Somebody else might even done better.
Yeah, who would you have liked?
Well, I would have preferred a Georgia if they were going to be fully loaded.
Right.
Because, like I said, as it stands right now,
just lost to LSU the last time they played.
As it stands right now, but you gonna tell me they wouldn't have beat them? You gonna tell me they wouldn't have beat Oklahoma? Yeah, exactly. Did they lose by 50? Did they lose by 50 to LSU?
They lost by like 35.
Exactly. I mean, they would have beat Oklahoma by 15, by 2 touchdowns. Thank you. Make my point for me. That's exactly my point. You crazy as hell. That was terrible. And the bottom line is, it could have been anybody else they put out there. They could have walked anybody out. They could have put Tuskegee out there to play against doggone LSU if they were going to do that. That was terrible. I mean, it was painful to watch. And then got the audacity to step here and say, Lincoln Riley might be the next coach of the Dallas Cowboys. I mean, they got to the point where they were catching the ball and they were like, my bad, dog. Hey, man, I'm sorry. I mean, you can see the LSU players were trying to express sympathy on the ass whipping that they were giving to Oklahoma. I said this, and this is why I said they did it.
Right.
Condoleezza Rice. I blame it all on Condoleezza Rice. Condoleezza Rice, you an evil woman. You are evil. Because you knew that was going to happen. But you so tired, just like I am. I'm tired of it too. I'm tired of people crying about the Big 12, Pac-12, and the Big 12. Oh, they overlooked. Mm-hmm. Oh, they this. They're the UCF of blah, blah, all that other talk and this, that, and that. So Condoleezza Rice say, you know what, I'm tired of it. Put them on in there. Put them on at number 4 and let them go on up against LSU, get the brakes beat off of them. And Condy, you an evil woman. I'm going to tell you right now, me and Condy, I used to date Condy back in the day. Condy, I didn't know you was evil like that. That's what I call her. I'm sorry. I got that. She used to be secretary. Let me say, Condoleezza. But you evil, Condy. You evil. And you told me you had that other side to you, and I see it now. Because that was just wrong, what you did right there. But the whole nation now, can see what we've been saying all along. They're terrible. The Big 12 is terrible. And see what I'm talking about? It's too easy. It's too easy. Somebody get me somebody in this chair during this segment that can handle me. Because this ain't it. This is not it. Come on.
But Miss Peavy said, can we all just agree to disagree?
Oh, we always agree to disagree, Miss Peavy. At the end of the day, we all agree that Coach Boo won again. Folks, listen. I'm sorry for the bloodshed, poor Travis. I'm sorry. Listen to me. Somebody buy Travis a pistol. Because he keep coming here with this knife. And that ain't going to get it. I mean, first of all, when you going up against black man's sidekick, that ain't going to happen anyway. Because you know black ain't going to let nothing happen to me anyhow. But Travis, hey, Miss Travis, I'm sorry, baby. I didn't mean to do it to him like that.
Yeah.
But Travis, good try. That's a very good try. Folks, you listen straight from the hip. I'm your host, Coach Gerald Boo Mitchell. Come to you live from Sugar Hill, Georgia. Here with my co-host. Back in. Come on, Jay. Back in black. Come on, get it, Jay. I ain't gonna say back in black. Back with black. How about that?
Travis, I can't believe you got him riled up like this, and I gotta come and deal with him.
Hey, listen. I was trying to be reserved today.
You're welcome.
But when Travis came here with this old nonsense and all this stuff about referees, you know, this joke gonna complain about a doggone referee. Man, please. Miss Travis, I'm sorry. Miss Travis, hey, don't listen, don't hate. You know, I'm gonna see you at Jason's house in a couple weeks or something. So don't be mad at me when I see you. Try to take me out. Be ashamed if a black man's
Jerry's in the building.
Oh, Jerry. I hope Jerry was here when we talking about that Big 12.
Oh, for once, ladies and gentlemen, I get a minute because you know usually Jason Travis gets his minute.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear Jason's minute. Come on,
you might get the time on me, or should I
got
time myself?
Go.
All right, for my minute, I want to talk about how in fantasy football championship I slaughtered Travis. Y'all thought you thought what you just saw was a slaughtering? Man, I slaughtered him. I beat that man 188 to 140 something. But here go the kick. Here go the kicker, coach. I had one more player left, and it was Melvin Gordon at 188. And I said, you know what? I'm going to bench Melvin Gordon and put in a lesser player because I don't want to run a score up on him that bad.
Wow.
So I took the equivalent of a knee in the second half of the game. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to keep handing it off to my fullback.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to take a knee if we about to score. Because when I thought about it, I said, you know what? Coach, in his Pee Wee League games, he has a rule about running the score up.
Yeah, don't hurt him.
This is like a Pee Wee game to me.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to even run the score up on him. I'm just going to take a knee. So I just wanted to give a shout out to Travis for taking that ass whooping like a man.
Yeah,
he won $50, so he got something out of it.
Wow.
I mean, it was like a D2 school playing a D1 school that we just talked about.
5 seconds.
He got paid, and I got that W, got my revenue.
Time.
All right.
We're not going to discuss the fact that one of my running backs and one of my wide receivers got injured, and
There you go. That is. if they had been well, look, come on.
All right, let's go into OverReaction Monday. So, we do OverReaction Monday every single week, but this time I kind of shrank it a bit because
nobody care about half that mess happened this week.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So, Dolphins beat the Patriots. The Patriots have never won a Super Bowl having to play in the first round. Do you think that still holds true this week?
Yeah,
or this season?
I mean, everybody knows the Patriots aren't the Patriots this year. I mean, the bottom line is they just don't look good. Brady hadn't looked good. I still think they might, make it a round or two. But no, they ain't going to no Super Bowl.
As PV said, is it pick on Travis week? No, it's not pick on Travis. I just let everybody know I whooped that ass, though.
Every week is pick on Travis week. First of all, did you have any doubt that Jace was going to be Travis? I mean, who thought that was going to happen? Come on.
We're not going to talk about the regular season, though.
Yeah, that don't count. Dolphins,
just like a Falcon fan.
Ravens beat the Steelers. Does this loss disqualify Tomlin from Coach of the Year?
I don't know if it disqualifies him. I mean, it puts kind of a bad taste in your mouth. I don't think that they should have lost that game, especially with the folks not playing and all that. The whole load management piece. Right. I thought they were gonna win.
I thought so too.
I thought they were gonna win kind of handily, to be honest with you. So I don't know about that.
Are the Ravens your Super Bowl favorite?
No, they're not my favorite. Now they're gonna cause a lot of problems for a lot of people. Mm-hmm. Are they my favorite? I don't know. I mean, you got Kansas City.
Right. We got Titans beat the Texans. I think the Titans are the worst matchup for the Patriots in the first round.
Maybe so. I'll say this, though. You said Titans beat the Texans.
Yeah.
I was there. I went to see Bradley Roby play.
No, Bradley didn't even play, did he?
Bradley didn't play.
Yeah.
Deshaun Watson didn't play. Hopkins didn't play.
Right.
What's the name only played one series. I don't know why. Carlos Hyde.
Yeah.
Played one series for whatever that was for. A.J. McCarron was the quarterback. Mm-hmm. So you go from Deshaun Watson to A.J. McCarron. I mean, the receivers had names like Jeff Smith. I mean, we were like, who are these people?
They played in that game. They flew to Philadelphia and played in that game.
I'm just telling you, it was just crazy. I didn't know anybody was out there. And I asked Bradley after the game, I was like, I was trying to just figure out the whole game when their receivers were catching ball after ball after ball. Mm-hmm. Like, I wonder if that's who Bradley would have been covering if he had been out there.
Well, the reason I say this is because A.J. Brown for the Titans has looked like a monster. It's like he's coming out of his rookie shell.
Yeah.
We know what, Derrick Henry finished the league as the leading rusher in the NFL.
Oh, they're going to cause some problems.
And we know the Patriots' defense right now is predicated on stopping the run and Gilmore shutting down the top receiver. I just think it's an interesting matchup for the Patriots.
Totally. I'm with you on that now. I agree totally.
The Eagles beat the Giants. Did anybody see the Saquon Barkley run? Gave him the deuces.
Yeah, I did. I mean, everybody knows Saquon's a beast.
Will the Eagles make another Super Bowl run?
I don't think so. I mean, the Eagles they might win the first round, but after that, I think they might have one game that they won't make a Super Bowl.
Actually, are you gonna put a little respect on Wentz's name for what he's doing with these no-name receivers?
No, I ain't put no respect on his name. I don't like him. I told you that. He ain't never been a fan of mine. I ain't never been a fan of his.
Broncos beat the Raiders. What would you give John Gruden as a grade this season?
I got him about a C+. I'm keeping it real, and there's still too much uneasiness as far as I'm concerned. Like Derek Carr, I don't think that he's a fan favorite, and I don't think he's a coach's favorite either. I think if Gruden could, he'd trade him.
I'm actually going to give Gruden. I'll give him a B+. I didn't think the Raiders would be this good as they were.
Yeah.
He hit on Josh Jacobs. Draft pick wise, he hit on Darren Waller, tight end.
Yeah,
he got some good hits. I know he hasn't replaced Khalil Mack, but again, that's a once in probably a decade player,
him.
Right? But I mean, for all intents and purposes, I thought the Raiders were going to be a complete and utter dumpster fire, starting with Antonio Brown.
Are you giving him props as a coach or as a GM?
Oh, well, what's face is the GM.
I know, but
I'm giving him props as a coach because you had the distraction of AB.
I know, but you
calling the GM a cracker.
He drafted this, so he drafted
right.
That's why I was saying.
I'm giving him props as a coach.
Okay.
I mean, he had a lot of drama, and
I got you.
Hunter Renfrow was a...
I'm with you. Oh, Renfrow was good now. Renfrow did his thing.
All right, and then the Broncos, have they found their quarterback in Drew Lock?
It was like I told you earlier. We had a little bit of talk about this earlier. I think they have their coach in Drew Lock until they find somebody else. Because, I mean, at the end of the day, it's just been a quarterback, revolving door around there.
Right.
I mean, I remember one time they had like 3 quarterbacks on team that all looked just alike. I mean, and it always...
Was they all white?
No, I'm just talking about they all were like clones. I mean, exactly.
Niners beat the Seahawks in the thriller. Are we ready to call the Niners the NFC favorite?
I'm not.
Come on, Coach.
Not with the Saints out there. The Saints look good.
We beat the Saints in the Super Bowl.
I know.
What more do they got to do?
I don't know if you can beat them again.
They got to come to San Francisco now.
It don't matter. I'm just saying, I don't know if you can beat them again. Period. The Saints look good. The Saints look good. They got.
This could be Drew Brees' year.
They got arguably the best receiver in the league.
Yeah. Oh well. Yeah.
They might be getting.
Don't say that. Somebody got Julio Love on here already.
They might be getting the second best receiver in the league if he come back.
Oh.
Since he just tried out with them.
I don't think that's happening. They told him no come with the entourage. That joker showed up with the entourage. They know what he's talking about. Antonio Brown was working out for the Saints. They told him to come in there solo and humble.
Yeah.
He came in there with his entourage
and
worked out, and they were like, "Yeah, we good."
Yeah.
They ended up signing another wide receiver today.
Beast Mode is back in Seattle. Does this make them a threat now? More of a threat now?
I don't know if it makes him a threat, but it sure to make it fun for me. Cause I love seeing him give interviews. Or the lack thereof.
I was about to say.
And I love everything about Marshawn Lynch. So say what you want about him. I hope he's successful. I enjoyed his 15-yard run that he had the other day. I think he had 8 carries for 30-something yards, 34 yards, something like that, they said.
Right.
So welcome back, Beast Mode. I like Marshawn Lynch. He made. I agree with that.
Niners are pretending. See, Jackson, you've been giving good comments all day.
Yep.
Please explain to me how the Niners are pretenders. Who else do they got to beat? Because this is the Saints. They beat the Saints. Is it the Packers? Because they beat the Packers.
I'm telling you.
Please tell me who else they got to beat, guys.
I'm not saying who they got to beat. I'm telling you why I don't like them, and you know why I don't like them. And that's my favorite team. Is it's your favorite team? Garoppolo just doesn't show up for me like he should in games like that. Like last night, at the beginning of the game, he taking all these sacks, and I'm like, man. Throw the damn, but what are you doing?
Did they win the game, Coach?
Yes, they did.
Did he make enough plays to win the game?
Yeah, but no, I don't know about that. Other people made some plays.
Did defense score? Because the last time I checked, Garoppolo them scored.
Yeah, other people made plays. But I'll tell you what, that running back they have running.
Bosa's a beast.
He's a beast. I was like really impressed by him.
Debo's a beast.
But
Debo is a beast.
I just don't see him show up in games when he should, I think.
He said, because Shanahan's a choke master. Because one Super Bowl, they were up 28-3 and Freeman missed the block. That's why they choke. Man, y'all better stop it. Get out of here.
Okay.
All right. Go there because y'all going to get me riled up in here. I'm going to have you talking like Coach in here. Next up, what we got is you can get with this or you can get with that. I'm going to throw out a name and then see who Coach would choose over this guy. So, in the AFC playoffs, what quarterbacks would you take over Josh Allen? Would you take, and I mean current state, not historically.
Yep.
Would you take Brady right now over Josh Allen?
No.
Would you take Patrick Mahomes right now with
Skippy.
Lamar Jackson?
Hell yeah.
Deshaun Watson?
Hell yeah.
Here's a tough one. Ryan Tannehill.
I'll take Tannehill too.
You'll take Tannehill over him?
Tannehill can run. I like the way Tannehill runs with the ball.
So was Brady's the only one that you...
Brady's the only one. That's right.
Okay.
Yep, he is right now.
All right, NFC playoffs. This is just for you, Coach. What quarterbacks would you take over Jimmy Garoppolo right now?
Right now.
All right, we're going to start with the first one.
Right now.
Aaron Rodgers.
No, I would not.
Man.
Okay.
He's still a bad man, but I wouldn't take him over Garoppolo right now.
Okay. Drew Brees.
Yes.
Russell Wilson.
Yes.
All right. Even though he had that delayed game.
Right.
Kirk Cousins.
Hell no.
Carson Wentz.
Hell no.
I could agree with all those. I can't really argue that one. I think the NFC's pretty locked up.
Yep.
If you could get one fired head coach, a coaching job for next year, if let's say to coach your team, who would it be? The options we have are Jay Gruden.
Nope.
Ron Rivera?
Maybe.
Freddie Kitchens?
Hell no.
You sure you don't want Kitchens?
Hell no.
Mike McCarthy?
Probably. Out of all of them, I'd take McCarthy.
Pat Schumer?
Hell no.
Sherman, excuse me.
Yeah.
Same question for quarterbacks for next year we did for coaches. If you had one quarterback that you could, that's probably either going to be released, whatever, injury, whatever, if you could use him and he's healthy to start your team for next year, which ones would you pick? Phillip Rivers.
Nope.
Eli Manning.
Nope.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Nope.
Cam Newton.
Nope. Hell no.
Andy Dalton.
Hell no.
Nick Foles.
Maybe.
Alex Smith.
Probably. Out of all them down there, I'd probably take Alex Smith.
And you got any comment on this, Travis?
I'd go.
I don't care. Yeah, I know who you go, Dalton.
No.
Yeah.
No. I'd actually go Ben Roethlisberger.
Oh, my God. You probably would. Real quick with mine.
Welcome to Coach's Corner.
I'm going to be real quick with mine. I'm going to tell you this right now. I need to start being a commissioner of a lot of things. And this is what it is. Y'all know I already got the NFL. And I already told you. Because if I'm the commissioner of the NFL, I know it was hard. And, I mean, it couldn't be any worse than they're showing a damn overtime game of Tampa Bay versus Atlanta. Why? I know if y'all were watching that game, y'all like, this is exactly what Coach was talking about. Why are we watching this trash? Why don't you just let the owners just go ahead and bid and somebody take the loss and somebody buy the win and be done with this? Because it's a shame that we have to watch any more of that than you had to begin with. 4 quarters of those two teams is enough. I mean, you watching Jameis Winston versus Matt Ryan. It just don't get any worse. It just does not get any worse.
Mr. 30-30.
I mean, it's terrible.
Put some respect on Jameis' name.
And I also need to be the commissioner of the Power 3 conferences. Because the bottom line is this. I know what's going on right now. I know what's going on. You got people like Jason sitting here, Jason Allen, and Travis over here. Just Travis. No last name. Just Travis. The two of them are going to sit here, and I'm going to tell you what they're going to tell me in a couple of days. Oh, look at the bowl games. SEC didn't do so well. SEC only won 2 games or this or that up. I don't care nothing about that. You know why? Because of 2 reasons. Number one, you got teams like Mississippi State in there right now and got no damn reason for being in a bowl game. None whatsoever. 6-6. Going up against 75 Louisville, and they out there just getting drugged.
Louisville.
I know. That's my point. Mississippi State just getting drugged out there. I mean, they were winning by 14 at one time, and then after that, the new coach that came from App State to Louisville decided, okay, it's time for us to start playing, and they just absolutely drugged Mississippi. It's embarrassing. And if I'm the commissioner, all bowl invites have to come through me. And I'm going to let you know, you say, Commissioner, this is Mississippi State calling Coach Boo, Commissioner Boo. Can we go to the such and such bowl to the Cheetos? All these dumbass bowls. Can we go to the Kleenex brand? Whatever. All these dumbass bowls out there. Can we go to the Pampers bowl? Hell no. You cannot go. Because there ain't no need for you to go. You 6-6. If it's 12 games you play, if you are not at least 8-4, keep your ass at home.
But Coach, you taking money out of the university's pockets.
I don't give a damn. And you know what? But guess what I'm going to do? As commissioner of the league, I'm going to give you some to make up for what you going to miss. And not only that, I'm going to give you some ragged-ass Walmart T-shirts and them swag bags that they give you out there. I'm going to make up for that bullshit, too. So you'll have everything that you would have had anyway. Because bottom line is that
who's paying for
the SEC is. I am. Commissioner Mitchell is paying for it. Because bottom line is this. However much money all the colleges in the SEC made last year, they had a report out the other day, they're going to make $20 million more this year. So if they made $200 million last year, they're making $220 million this year. Coming from me, the commissioner. So the bottom line is, sit your ragged ass team at home and don't be out there embarrassing our conference, losing to Louisville on national TV. Because it don't make any sense at all. Sorry ass 6. What is 6-6? And probably some of your wins came from Vanderbilt and Ole Miss and some other teams that didn't even matter anyway. And you happy you got 6-6. You ought to be ashamed of yourself being 6-6. So that's my whole thing. So when I become commissioner of one, I'm trying to get both. They're trying to get me to do both. And I'm just trying to figure out if I can do it and still run with black like I do. Because if I figure out a way to do that, I'm going to take over both of them. Because it needs to be done. Because there's too many times, just like Iowa. Yeah, Iowa going out. Who the Iowa playing in the bowl game?
Come on, you know I don't
USC.
USC.
Played USC. You know what happened from that? USC was
touchdown.
USC. No, he already had his first touchdown a long time ago.
No, I said he scored a touchdown.
Oh, he scored a touchdown. USC. Everybody already know they were underperforming. Guess what happened to USC because of the Iowa game?
What?
They fired the defensive coordinator and fired the special team coach. You know why? Because they took the ass whipping like they did. If they had just sat their ass at home and not played, 2 men would be still employed now. But because they went and played that game, fired. I saw it in the paper on the bottom line the other day. The defense coordinator, because of the bowl game, because they got beat so bad, embarrassed on TV. Why would you take your team to do that? I'm telling before we close, let me say this. All you UGA fans, Georgia. 4 of the 5 starting linemen for UGA aren't going to play in the bowl game. Being Cleveland is academically ineligible, as everybody told me. They said it's for academic reasons he can't play. Somebody told me, yeah, that's because he's ineligible, because his grades are bad. And then the other 3 are just sitting out. Because they supposed to be high draft picks. They said, man, forget that bowl game. You ain't going to no doggone bowl game. Another player, one of the top defensive players, a DB, trained, practiced, did everything. They got ready to leave. Said, I ain't going. I'm sitting down.
He said, I'm good.
So now, Baylor is going to play this second-string UGA team, probably beat them, and then we got to live with that. And y'all going to be, oh, there goes another SEC team. Oh, the Big 12 is good because Baylor beat UGA just like last year. Oh, Texas beat Georgia. Yeah, because Georgia had anybody play. That's why. And if I'm commissioner, y'all ain't got to worry about that anymore.
But, Coach.
Come on.
What if I told you that one man threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in one game? Would you believe him?
30. Who you talking about?
Who do you think I'm talking about?
Who'd you say? Threw 30 what now?
Threw 30 touchdowns and 30 interceptions in one season. Would you believe that can happen?
Yeah, it can happen. Oh, I believe it can happen. Sure it can happen. You know
Welcome
why?
to the first initiation to the 30-30 Club. Jameis Winston, ladies and gentlemen.
You know why?
Yeah.
Because anything can happen in football. And you know why? Because Jameis Winston is that guy. He is that guy. And listen, the experiment's over. The experiment should be over in Tampa Bay. Hopefully he'll be out there. Just like we out of here right now. Folks, we got to get out of here. We will see you all next week. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
His academics.
Thanks everybody for tuning in. Federation of Black Men Incorporated in the building. We'll see y'all next week. Good night, Miss Francis.
Straight from the hip.